All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the World Ski and Snowboard Festival. Thank you so much for joining us here live on site or live online at worldskiandsnowboardfestival.com. We're so stoked to have you folks out here. It's going to be an incredible night of snowboard, big air, kicking off here in just a few moments. My name is Josh Visser here, joined alongside my co-host Tristan Merrick. Tristan, what's going on?
Fired up. I said earlier, I feel like I'm on the Price is Right. I was watching you last night with the skiers in that, not so great weather, but tonight we have got one amazing lineup. We've got the best snowboarders out there. We've got you. You've been calling all the action. You've been dialed all week, my friend. And we've got the fans, the best fans in the rebirth here of the World Ski and Snowboard Festival joining us.
It's incredible. Whistler, how you guys doing out there? Make some noise if you guys are excited. Right now, before we get the show kicked off, Tristan, they're stoked. We want to give 2 VIP tickets to the GLC deck so you can watch up close with all the coolest people. We want to give it away to the rowdiest crowd members out there. People on the left, do you guys think you can win it? Tristan, you see anyone?
Yeah, I'm hearing a little bit of noise. How about people over on the Longhorn patio? You guys make some noise. You guys are rowdy over there.
Those guys are looking good. How about over here on the right, just behind the monster? Who's stoked over there? I don't know, Tristan.
The front row's actually getting pretty loud over here. I'm seeing Red Coat back there. We got some. Come on, everybody. You guys can do better. Make some noise. We're looking for the rowdiest fan for the best seat in the house tonight.
Who wants it? I like the red jumping over there. Red jacket in the back in the middle.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're handing out. He doesn't even know. We're trying to point it out. The tickets are right there.
All right, I think you got a winner. Louise is going to hook him up with the tickets. Congratulations.
He's going to be front and center, man. The best seat in the house. And there's no bad seat. But you got the VIP experience right up on the patio.
Especially when these guys are flying as high as they are tonight. The jump 65 feet from the takeoff to the landing. We've got some of the biggest names in snowboarding. We've got tons of Olympians, up-and-coming athletes. Talk about what we're going to see tonight, Tristan.
Well, it's a jam format. And, of course, with the jam format, different from what all the other contests are. They can do whatever they want in terms of what trick they do it when. It's not like you have 3 jumps and you have to make it count. Of course, so they're scored out of 100. 2 runs combined, pretty simple. They have to spin left and right. That is the one thing that they have to do to make sure that the judges, which are over behind us, they got the best seats in the house here. They're the ones that are hypercritical. You and I, we just get to speculate down here of what is going to happen and what is it going to take to walk away with that grand prize.
That's true. We had an incredible night of ski big air last night. I'm not sure if you noticed. You watched it online. That's where you got the call and come up here. But congratulations to Evan McEachran as well for killing it and taking home the win last night. And as well as Elena Gaskill, who absolutely crushed it. Well, we're going to look at a little replay from last night's action. Tune your eyes to the Jumbotron to see what went down last night.
Day 4 of the WSSF and Ski Big Air is finally back. Being an Olympic snowboarder, I might need to brush up on my skiing skills.
The Big Air here is special to me because growing up I always watched the Ski and Snowboard Festival, and it's pretty iconic for skiing and snowboarding. The village is an awesome backdrop. The crowds go nuts. There's live music, good parties, and amazing times. Format for Big Air, we have an hour jam session, which is my favorite format. It's just like you're going out and shredding with your buddies. The vibe's always good. You have to do 1 forward trick and 1 switch trick. For me, actually, when I drop in, I have my music playing, and the second I start skiing, I can't hear anything. I'm super happy. I can't really think of a better way to end my season, and I'm hyped.
Keep up with all the action on WSSF.com.
Holy moly, Tristan, that was a night. Ski Big Air went off last night, an incredible show.
It was. The athletes just pushing through the rain and all the adverse conditions. Did you dry out since yesterday? Because that looked a little wet when I was watching online.
I had to go home, throw my stuff in the dryer, but I'm good to go. You know, it's a nice, beautiful, it's almost even sunny out here. It's a great night.
Well, that's it. And for these athletes, it's been such a long year. It's an Olympic year as well. So they've been pushing. They've had to qualify. Some of them got to go to the Olympics. Some of them didn't. This is the last contest. This is the cherry on the top. It's the best place, the best fans. And then we've got ourselves an amazing jump.
It's going to be incredible. Tristan, walk us through a little bit of how the comp is going to be run and what the judges are going to be looking for.
Well, as I said, it's going to be full jam format. So the ladies are going to start things off, and then they're going to do their first run down through, and then we're going to go straight into guys. So there's no delay between anything here. We're dropping the one after the other as if they were just jamming on a jump in the park. As I said, judges are going to be scoring the 2 runs in total there. So the best score in total could technically be 200. Don't be looking for that. I know they're throwing on any perfect scores out there. This isn't the X Games and everything else that do tour. This is World Ski and Snowboard Festival. And of course, with that, then we're going to be just bringing it all together. So the athletes, they have free reign. They can go as big as they want or as small as they want. Style is what matters at the end of the day with the amplitude and your overall impression.
All right, well, they're on the screen right now. Take your eyes peeled to the screen. The ladies' start list. We got 6 female riders, 5 from Canada, one solo rider from the U.S. So you're looking forward to in that ladies' heat?
I mean, for me, it's Lori Boulin, right? You got to say with this girl, silver medalist in slopestyle from Pyeongchang at the Olympics. Such a strong season. She can battle through the adversity, as we saw there. And again, all these athletes look like they're having fun. And of course, all the other girls wear. Some are Gendron as well. So it's going to be great with those. And of course, the men, though, this is where I don't want to be a gambling man, because we've got some of the best youngsters out there, and we've got some of the best older guys out there. So there is a huge age difference, but everybody's looking feisty tonight in practice.
And of course, it's anyone's game tonight, like you mentioned. So much talent in the field tonight. I have no idea. Anyone could take it.
Well, I mean, for me, look for Tyler Nicholson's super big upright spins. So stylish. He'll be going way past that third line. But of course, I want to talk about William Buffy. That kid, 15 years old. So I mean, this has been going on. There's been a big air jump here 25 years ago. It's been off and on over the years. This kid is only 15 years old. So look for him to be trying to establish some roots and maybe put his name up at the top there and in the history books for the big air.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get this show on the road. Whistler, you guys ready? Let's shoot it to the top. But first, snowboarder of the night, Summer Gendron from Toronto, just 17 years of age here for her first trick.
That's right, goofy-footed rider, so right foot forward, dropping it off that massive ramp up top there. Speed a little bit better tonight so far from what we saw in practice. She's coming in, winding things up, going huge backside 720 there, wheelie barring it out, breaking things off for us here. Whistler, make some noise right away for our first competitor here. We got to get the hype going.
We look to the screen, we got some replays going massive, like you mentioned, a 65-foot booter for the takeoff to landing, Tristan.
Yeah, she does have a couple good results this year. Got first at the Sports Check Air Nationals Big Air in March. So she's no stranger to hitting massive jumps like this. Again, a little bit shorter in terms of size than we the athletes have throughout the rest of the year. But look for the athletes that change things up. It's not a massive 85-foot tabletop. It's 65, but it's going to let them play around a little bit more. It's not just going to be a huck and spin going for that triple cork or the 14s and the 16s. They're going to be able to throw a lot more style and slow things down.
We got another athlete about to shoot off the jump. Julia Moreno, here she comes.
Stomping it right there. Our sole American counterpart out here. Bringing down the landing gear. Getting a feel for things. Again, jam format. So we're just going to be firing them one after another. So Julia right there, landing one. And that's what you want with this jam format. And you need to have 2 solid jumps, one spinning to the left, one spinning to the right. Right there, she's got one in the books. That is going to make things go well for her there, starting off her evening strong.
So just talk strategy. It's always good to put down a few safety tricks, like you said, get some scores up there, and then once you're into the 3rd, 4th jump, start throwing down the big tricks.
Well, is there such a thing as a safety trick anymore? I mean, watching the skiers last night, watching any event all year long, these athletes are such high level. They're definitely going to be throwing it. Our next athlete right now, 360, getting a little off kilter there on that takeoff.
Big butt drop, but she's up and moving. Let's hear it for a Whistler.
Jasmine Bard there, bringing it down, part of the Next Gen program. And looking like she just got a little off balance there right as she took off that takeoff. Losing her balance a bit. still bringing it around. Again, though, you got nerves. You got to think first run here. You got a huge crowd. It's the final event of the year. Our athletes may be a little nervous to start things off. We're definitely going to be starting to chat to them, though. We want to get one run under their belt, and then we're going to be throwing the mic in their face, asking them what's going on, how they're feeling with this vibe, the crowd, and everything else.
They'll be the next contestants. We'll tell them to come right on down, just like we told you last night, Tristan.
That's right. Lori Boulin right now dropping in Canadian national team member. Huge double undercork right there. Getting caught out with them slushy landing, but going massive on that. Again, this is your Olympic silver medalist, slopestyle rider right there.
Just 22 years of age out of Stoneham, Quebec, like you mentioned. There's a big replay. Well, I think she's the only competitor in the field that has a double in her bag. We'll have to wait and see what everyone else is throwing out, but she's starting it big. No safety tricks for her.
No, not afraid whatsoever. And then we got Brooke Voigt right now, another one of our Canadians. She's from Fort McMurray, part of the Canadian national team as well. Went to the Olympics this year. She was competing all day long.
Yeah, she took a win in the Monster Energy Border Style World Champs today, looking to do it again. Here she comes. 3, 2, 1, Whistler!
Winding up front side, going 540 on that, reverting around on the landing. You got to think, she's already won once today. Maybe a little bit of fatigue is going to play in a little bit here this evening. She's been on the clock all day long. She's working a double shift here, as we like to say. 2 events one day, paying the bills. That's how it's done.
Hey, she got $6,000 in her pocket after today. Looking to do it again. Again, $6,000 for the winner in both men's and women's category tonight. It's no chump change.
No, that's not. That's if we're going off the 10% rule like we like to talk about here in Whistler, that's good. But I mean, final event of the year, I feel like maybe you bump that up 15, 20%, especially if the venue's around here. You got to enjoy yourself.
Especially if we're around. We got Bailey McDonald, age 20 from Barrie, Ontario. Here she comes.
Yeah, third slopestyle nationals.
Yeah.
Going big on that one. Landing deep again. First jump jitters coming in here. Bailey going massive on that. Regular footed rider. Got that left foot forward there.
Bailey taking some podiums at 2018 Canada Cups around the country. Congratulations. You've had an incredible season.
Bailey, nerves or what's going on here?
I'm actually Ocean, but...
Oh, sorry. We're looking up at the screen here, trying to flip around. Are the nerves getting you a little bit here, or is this just a soft landing?
Yeah, it's pretty good, but the speed kind of changed between practice, so I went a little big, but get it next time.
Nice. We'll let you get back up there. So speed change a little bit. Okay, so that's only been like about 15 minutes, and it's already changed a bit. So we've got our volunteers slide slipping the landing here, trying to keep things sped up here and make sure things are nice and smooth.
When we talk about volunteers, there are 300 volunteers that are behind this event working night and day to make sure events go off like this. And so, shout out, it's incredible these guys and gals come out and really make this event happen, Tristan.
Yeah, I mean, they put in all the hours all week long, and especially, you know, they were up first thing this morning. We had our race up on the hill, multiple races up on the hill, and then, of course, bringing it down to finish off their evening here. So these guys and girls have been living in ski and snowboard boots all week long for 12-plus hours a day. No easy feat.
It is incredible. Talk about events today. The Soudan Couloirs Ski Race Extreme presented by Kokanee went off today. Stan Ray and Marie-Pierre Perrefontaine took the win. It was an incredible show.
It was, and I heard Robbie Dixon was giving everybody a run for his money. Got caught out right at the very end there, right within the 4th final gate. So didn't end the way, you know, he would have liked his day, but Stan Ray, no stranger to podiums, no stranger to putting it all on the line. We know he's probably partying out there somewhere in the crowd knowing that guy.
And we saw him last night as well in the intersection. He literally backflips everything you can see. Like if you see it in Whistler, all but just backflip it, regardless of size.
If you look him up on social media, there's something that he does every week, and that's Backy Sundays.
Backy Sundays, ladies and gentlemen. The first men's out of the gate, Derek Livingston from Aurora, Ontario.
Derek winding up, bringing things around, going 9 there, landing it, getting a little bit of hand drag there, but Derek bringing the landing gear down. Our oldest competitor at 27 years old. Makes me feel really old because that's not that old.
2-time Olympian. My God, well accomplished.
Derek, talk to me about this jump. How are the vibes out there?
Vibes are good, man. Bunch of friends up here. You know, we got a huge crowd. The louder you guys are, the more stoked we are. So keep it up, guys.
You guys heard it right there. You got to make the noise, and this is going to push our athletes. Dropping it right now, Tyler Nicholson. Look for big upright spins out of him, winding up off that heel edge, bringing things around, and again the landing gear right there. Tyler Nicholson spraying the crowd and sliding out in and out of that express checkout right there.
Nice. Like, get me back to the top. That was amazing.
Well, that was massive in terms of the rotation, bringing things around, and that's what I was talking about. He gets that upright landing, making it look great and smooth on that. And you don't have to cork off every jump. That's the beauty of this event. You don't got to cork it. You can just go massive rotations. You go 10, you go 12, you go 14, whatever tickles your fancy.
And the next athlete dropping in, William Izzard from Oakville, Ontario. 22 years of age, his first jump. Here we go.
Coming in backside, bringing things around there. Having a little bit of troubles on that, but William, again, another one of our young riders out here. Again, average age, well under that 20 mark.
Man, I love this music. This is epic. For these competition,
Well,
these athletes.
Keeping the vibe going, pushing it. But as Derek said, the more noise you guys make, the more fired up our athletes are going to get.
Whistler, this is just the start of things. It's just going to get better. You guys having fun so far? Yeah, that's what we like to hear. All right, let's go back to the top. From Lac-Beauport, Quebec, Francis Jobin.
Yeah, 20 years old. He's grown up in the handrail famous city of Quebec City there. Bringing things in right now, winding up. Backside, bringing it around, getting the landing gear.
He was the 2018 National Big Air Champion. This kid has got it. I think he could take it tonight. Like you said, anyone's game.
I think it's fair all across the board from all of our athletes. It just shows the caliber. It doesn't matter what your age is or what your background is. They train to such a high level nowadays. I mean, they have every trick in the bag there. And again, for you and I, we're just speculating down here. It's the judges that have the hard job of checking out what's going on. So again, scored a beat right now, looking like we got an 83.50 there. Top of the board. That's Tyler Nicholson, Derek Livingston in second, and William Izzard in third right there. So again, 2 runs combined. So this is just first jump out of a jam format. Riders getting ready up top there. Again, massive scaffolding setup. Kind of a little afraid. It's a little scary to drop in on. You look up there, you know, you don't, especially when you're on live to the web right now, live to the fans, you don't want to catch your edge accidentally dropping in off that.
I'd hate to embarrass yourself in the first jump of the night, of course. Be a little shake up there in the wind too, but got to get that speed. It's all about that speed. Like you said, the temperatures are changing. It's getting a little faster. These guys are really going to have to control their speed out here, and it's hard.
Well, and then once everybody drops in, you know, it changes the consistency of the snow as well. So landings start getting some bomb holes in it. Things changing up a little bit.
This is Nicolas Laframboise. Here he comes.
Bringing it around.
Yeah, Whistler, make some noise.
Getting that backside spin right there. William, our young gun right there, 15 years old, showing how it's done to all the older statesmen out there.
Look at that replay, absolutely boosting so much amplitude. The judge is going to like that, landing about just halfway down the landing. Good jump, Tristan.
Again, solid execution on that, grabbing the whole way around. That's the kind of thing the judges are going to be looking at and going, okay, we got to award this kid handsomely with that result there.
All right, we got Jack Mcdougal from Grand Prairie. Something about Grand Prairie. Something is in the water in Grand Prairie, but we got so much talent from there. Here he comes, just 17 years of age, dropping in.
Coming in, throwing down, hyping things up a little bit. Coming in off backside, winning it, 1, 2, bringing things around right there. Keeping it clean on that backside grab, so that is that spinning to the right. Again, they have to spin to the right, spin to the left. The judges are gonna be looking at that. So even if you have 2 high-scoring jumps to the left, only one of them is gonna count and towards your score at the end there.
All right, back to the top. We got William Buffy from Toronto, the youngest rider. He's got a backside triple 1440 in his bucket of tricks. Can he pull it out? Here he comes. 3, 2, 1.
Well, this is Jesse Milan going huge on that, bringing things around, stomping it on a very conventional snowboard right now. Jesse Milan bringing things around, landing that switch, putting one in the shopping cart there. Got that clean landing. And you're looking at that screen, landing right in that sweet spot. Again, 65 feet to the knuckle, just going a little bit further than that.
A little fun fact about Jesse Millen, he hits this jump weekly at the Fire and Ice Show here at the base of Whistler. He's a hometown talent, and he's got the hometown advantage as well. As we go back to the top, William Buffy had the order wrong. Here he is dropping in, the youngest competitor tonight, age 15. Started riding at 5 years old, Tristan.
I mean, that's the thing. Kids nowadays have such an advantage with the equipment, the facilities, the clubs, everything. He's working all the speed he can, winding things up frontside, going huge on that. Whistler, make some noise.
I think he's warming up for that backside triple he's got in his bag.
Going the full distance on that, using every bit of advantage to his speed right there. Bringing things around 1, 2, and 3 on that. Bring around that late rotation, going way past that bottom line there. That first line right where that knuckle is, going way past the fourth there.
Well, the next athlete needs no introduction. He has won it all. Took a second place in Olympic slopestyle in 2018, just a few months ago. This is Max Sparrow.
Coming in goofy, this guy has got every trick in the books. Huge rotations, 1, 2, 3, 4, bringing it around right there.
Holding nothing back for his first jump. Max looking so good out there, buddy.
Just staring down the crowd with authority on that. Again, slow motion on that. Getting the cork on that, bringing things around. 1, 2, 3, and 4 right on there. Max Perot just checking out his handy-dandy work, making sure he is happy with his execution.
Doing it for Monster Energy. That wraps up run number 1, Tristan. These guys and gals are throwing down. It's holding nothing back. There's the scoreboard, the standings right there.
So Julia sitting in that #1 spot, a 68.25. But again, 2 runs is what it's going to count. Brooke Voigt, again, she's already won once today, sitting in second. And look at that crowd.
Looking good out there, Whistler. Here's the men's leaderboard coming on the screen right now. Max Burrow put into the first place. Tyler Nicholson. And Will, he's sitting in third, the youngster.
That's exactly it. William Buffy in third right there, looking things down. Again, we saw some people. We saw Jeremy not drop in here, but look at that strong points there. But a full 10 points ahead of everybody else. That is smooth out front.
So that wraps up run number 1. Like we said, it's a jam format. They're going to keep going. It's the best 2 runs. They're going to have 2 runs. They're going to spin both ways. And the judges have the final say. The crowd out here is getting big. It's an incredible night. This is just one of the few things going on tonight. We got DJ Jazzy Jeff taking over the main stage at 9 p.m. sharp, playing from 9 to 10 o'clock. And it all caps off with the end party at the Whistler Conference Center. That's going on 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. Party all night long, and that's been a yearly wrap-up we've always done in the Whistler Conference Center. Some of the biggest names. Of course, huge shout-out to Monster Energy for hooking up all of the artists and everyone playing tonight. It's going to be an incredible night. We're going to shoot it back to the top. The ladies coming in for their second jump. Whistler, how you guys doing out there? We got Somer putting it down. Just 17 years of age, skiing so well. She's stoked. The Big Air National Champion in 2018. There's a big replay. Going huge. Boosting well over those monster flags. And putting down the landing gear, looking clean. Again, going big, going down to that third landing, the third landing line. These judges are looking for these guys and gals to be shooting massive right to the moon if they want to take home the top spot tonight. We go back to the top. Julia Moreno from Westport, Connecticut. The only American in the field. Here she comes. Riding goofy.
She's coming in right now. Left foot forward there. Double undercork on that. Stomping it, Whistler. Spinning that front side right there. Getting the double on that. Again, our sole competitor that isn't from Canada, Julia, hanging out, looking smooth on that. She said she was coming up here anyway. She's just stoked to be part of WSSF. Be part of this big air back in the town here.
And we're going to head back to the top. Jasmine Bard from Georgetown, Ontario for her second jump.
Yeah, got a second place earlier this year at the COP Big Air, coming in, winding up with that backside, going tail grab, bringing things around on the back 7 there. Nice and smooth on that. So again, judges are going to be looking at all aspects, as you saw last night with the skiers, grabbing the snowboard in all different places and making sure you're getting that full hold on all the way around on your spin is so key. That's what sets the difference between your first place rider and somebody that might just be on the bubble in fourth there.
I love the smiles. All these riders are stoked. They're having so much fun. The final event, let it loose, just have fun out here.
Yeah, Lori Boulin right now, your silver medalist from Pyeongchang, coming in, left foot forward, bringing things, going the double as well and stomping that. We got two ladies right now raising the bar, one after another. Sliding into the crowd, Lori Boulin right there.
Lori, you put that down with zero effort. How was that jump for you?
It's pretty good. Landing is a little bit hard, but yeah, it's fun. We have the sunset, having a good time.
All right, Whistler, we're having a good time over here. You guys having a good time back there? Yeah, they're keeping the energy up. They're looking good.
That is it. Brooke Voigt right now back up into the mix. She was sitting second after that first run right there. Again, jam format. Like we talked about, she's already won today. She is already a winner in terms of the contest. She's doubling down right now, going off, bringing that front side around, going for the 9. Catching the knuckle, though, on that. We've got to get a word with her and talk to her about how her day has been going on. Brooke, we got to ask you, you've been putting in a double shift today, competing all day long. How's the body feeling after already one event today?
My legs are feeling a little burnt out, but it's good. It's fun out here, so.
Does it make it easy that you've already won once today? Now you're just jamming with all the boys and girls?
Yeah, I mean, it's fun out here.
What do you think, Whistler? Make some noise for your Brooke.
All right, we got Bailey McDonald from Prairie, Ontario, her second jump in 3, 2, 1.
Now this is Ocean right here. Huge wildcat on that. Big backflip on that. Ocean cruising down, stomping that. Smile on her face. Got some full retro colored gear on as well there. The board, I'm loving the colors there, bringing things back.
She got some jean pants on, looks like.
Again, there's been a big air jump here for over 25 years. Again, 25 years, it started back West Beach Classic, then went to the Sims Invitational. Well before your time, well before half of these kids' times that are competing today. But for me, this is one of those things that brought me to Whistler way back in the day, is just the pure fact that Whistler's the place to be. We've got standing room up there. Everybody is looking for real estate to watch the final event, the final competition of the year here. It's Saturday. It's your big air.
It's party time. It's a good vibe.
It is. It is. Derek Livingston right now coming in. So switching things around, doing a little pop at the bottom of the ramp there. Trying to keep his speed going, winding up, going front side, 1, 2, bringing things around. Derek Livingston right there, stomping that, Whistler. Two-time Olympian, normally doing things in the half pipe. Derek, we talked about it earlier. You got to zip up your pockets, my friend, because you lost your phone and your keys earlier. How's that jump?
Yeah, the jump's sick. You know, like there's a lot of speed. It's a little soft in landing, so it makes it a little bit hard, but everybody is out here having fun.
Talk to me about the weather, my friend. Look at this.
Dude, we couldn't have asked for anything better. You know, there's no wind, barely any. Sun's out still, like there's lots of light. It's gonna be a good night.
All right, we'll send you back up top. Our next competitor coming in right now. Tyler Nicholson bringing things around, going huge on that there. Again, leader after run number 1. Doing that upright spin, doing what it takes right there.
And Tyler's podiumed here before. He took a 3rd place at the Monster Shred Show just a few years ago. He's familiar with this site, with this crowd. He's looking good.
Tyler, talk to me about this jump. Little smaller than you guys are used to all year, but you're still throwing it way past that last line.
Yeah, the jump is a little small, and the snow's really challenging right now. The in-run's really icy, and the landing's super slushy and soft, so makes it hard to like stomp it and use your edges like you normally would.
Well, you were leading after run number 1. You stomped that one. We're going to let you get back up. It's jam format, keeping the vibe going right here.
Are you going to shoot it back to the top? There's William Izzer putting down a big jump. Walk us through this, Tristan.
Yeah, walking it through there. That double cork right there. Dropping the shoulder twice. Landing a little hard on that heel edge. But still bringing things around, exactly doing what you need to do. Again, we're starting to see the scores double up now. So again, it's 2 runs combined. Francis Jobin right now, his turn dropping in.
Here he comes for his second jump. 3, 2, 1.
Going backside. 1, 2, 3. Bringing it around right there on that 9. Got the latest eyewear technology in as well. 0 distortion.
Francis, you put down a great jump that time. How was it out there? Are you stoked in the crowd, the weather, everything's doing good for you?
It's pretty fun for sure. I'll say it's kind of weird with the lightning because like it's between the day and night. But yeah, it's pretty fun.
I like the idea. Tristan mentioned you got some brand new goggles on with the new technology. What's the story behind this?
It's too warm, sweating.
Too warm, sweating. Taking the lens out. There you go.
All right, we got Nicholas dropping in right now. This guy just turned 18 a couple days ago, winding things up, dropping the shoulder twice there, getting the landing gear down, getting on that edge. 4 days ago, had his birthday. Now he's out here partying with you guys. Lots of results this year. First in your Air National Slopestyle Junior in March, as well as a 3rd and a 1st this year. So lots of contests all year long. Well, Nicholas is pumped to be out here.
All right, we got Jack Mcdougal from Grand Prairie. Started riding on the snowboard age 8, just 17 years of age. So many young riders out here, Tristan, and it's so sweet to see the next generation of snowboarding making their debut out here in Whistler.
Well, that's it. I mean, like we talked about, this contest was going on far beyond these kids were even born, but the cool thing is they probably have some experience from back in the day. Triple cork right there, bringing down the landing gear. Whistler, make some noise!
The youngster holding nothing back. Oh my God, doing more flips than decades of his life, Tristan.
Going backside, and just look at the rotation. You can see the conditions working to his advantage right there. 1, 2, 3, triple cork on that.
Wow. No, there's no skier last night doing a triple. They couldn't even get past. They got to double, couldn't throw down the triple.
They were doing what they had with the conditions, and they were throwing down, putting on a show. But our snowboarders here, everything's lining up. They're baking the cake right now. All the ingredients are here to perfection. You got good light, good crowd. Snow conditions a little challenging, but everybody's stoked. Jesse Mullen, bring things around. Backside's Evan right there. Not getting the gear down underneath him, but playing around, having some fun. Like you said, this kid's born and raised. He's out riding here all the time, and he's a regular in that Fire and Ice show. So you see him every weekend.
See him every weekend.
What is that Fire and Ice show anyways, if somebody doesn't know?
Well, the Fire and Ice show takes place every Sunday night here in the village of Whistler, and it's an incredible show. It's the biggest names in skiing and snowboarding in Whistler. They throw off a big jump through a burning ring of fire with fireworks show, fire dancers, everything you could ever want.
It's like, and the best thing is it's just a tease of what comes at the end of the year. That's the best part about Fire and Ice, bringing the heat before we get here. William Buffy right now, he's back up top. Keeping that speed going, again, using all 75 pounds of that soaking wet body. Going double undercork right there, landing things.
William, buddy, you put down a smooth jump. We know we have a backside triple in your bag of tricks. Are we going to see you throw it out tonight?
I don't know yet. I'm thinking maybe like cab tricks first before I move into backside.
Just warm up. Well, you're looking good. I'm stoked to see what else you got to throw down tonight.
The next up, we got Max Perot. This guy needs no introduction. He knows how to handle things. X Games gold medals as well with that big air coming in. You got to count real quick here. Well, 1, 2 on that. So slowing things down on his rotation. He dropped the hammer in run number 1, slowing things down here on run number 2. No bad days for this guy. Max, talk to me about how you deal with the jam format here. What run, how do you determine what tricks you're throwing down on which run?
I love the jam format because it's just not stressful at all. We're just out there, all the homies riding together and having fun, and I hope you guys all enjoy it.
Well, that's it. And maybe talk to us. You've had a stressful year, my friend. You had to qualify for the Olympics, then you're at the Olympics. How important is it to be here and cap off your season with this event?
Yeah, pretty big year with the Olympics. A lot of huge contests, and it's a pleasure for me to be here in Whistler and just having fun with the festival. I see the good vibe in the village, and it's just pumping us up, and it's just a good event for an April contest.
What do you think, Whistler? Make some noise for your boy, Max Perot.
All right, peel your eyes to the TV screen. We got the ladies' standings. Let's see what's been shaking. Julia, our U.S. gal, holding down that top spot.
Looking at that 155, so the total can be 200. And again, she had that double undercork there. So Julia Moreno sitting in that #1 spot, looking green and gravy up top there.
Let's see if Max Burros can still hold down that top spot. The judges have a very difficult job up there, like you mentioned. Here it comes, and he does.
161, so Max Burros jumping into a clear lead right there. The boys are gonna have to bring some heat here. Again, jam format, so they're just cruising through run after run.
The youngster William Buffy on there too in second place right now.
I like this. I like this is where this is going this evening. It's going to be a story to write, some history in the making here for some of our youngsters. Again, thanks to our event staff. Giving a little side swipe down the landing there, trying to keep things as smooth and consistent as we can.
All right, let's shoot it back to the top. Summer Gendron from Toronto, Ontario. Here she comes for her 3rd jump of the night, Tristan.
That's right. Summer dropping in. Goofy foot rider, so she's riding with that right foot forward. Our ladies now have had 2 attempts on the jump. This is the 3rd time down. Going front side, just keeping it 360 right there. Summer Gendron bringing things around.
Putting down a clean trick, like you said. It's all about just putting down a trick and getting a score on the board.
Well, it's a jam format. I mean, a lot of the riders are used to that kind of pressure all year long where it's, you got to drop now. It's TV time. You got to make it count. Summer Gendron right now just having a fun jamming in the session, hanging out with all the other ladies and all the other men up there as well. So,
well, we're going to shoot back to the top. Our current leader, Julia Moreno. Cool story. She got into her first World Cup at Fenway Park in 2016 as an alternate. Dropped in and took the win, the biggest World Cup big air we've ever seen in the U.S., and she took it. I think she can do it tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Having some troubles right there on that 5, kind of reverting on the landing, putting the hands down, cleaning some snow out of there. But again, as we said, the riders are having some challenging conditions. Let's talk to Julia right now. Julia, we're in this weird stage. It's daylight, but it's nighttime. Is that throwing things off a little bit with the light?
I mean, a little bit, but the other day we had practice and it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was a lot worse with the light on practice, so now we're stoked that it's, you know, a little bit better. We went a little bit earlier, so that definitely helps us get some more contrast between the landing and the sky a little bit. So yeah, it helps a lot for sure.
Well, you're currently leading. We'll let you get back up top there. You got some work to do. Our ladies checking in. Julia way out in front. Nice little 360 stale fish right there. Getting the grab, finding the landing a little bit. But again, as you can see, getting a little choppy on that. It's that soft snow condition. So every time somebody stomps, they start getting that divot in there. And unless you land perfectly balanced, you can go a little heavy on the heel side or on the toe side.
Well, let's send it back to the top. Another competitor, Laurie Bloom from Stoneham, Quebec. Started snowboarding just 6 years old. Another youngster has been doing it for a long time.
Winding things up. Nice frontside 720 right there. So we've seen the double undercork there. Now we're seeing just a nice classic frontside 7.
Your silver medalist from the Olympics just a few months ago, Canada. She is on fire this season.
Again, and if you follow the Olympics, you know her story. It was an up and down week that week for her in terms of having a crash, not knowing if she can compete, coming in back last minute, and then walking away with a silver medal. And you got to think that's just got to feel mighty fine after what it takes to get to the Olympics as well.
And we're going to go back to the top. 2 more ladies to drop. Brooke Voigt from Fort McMurray.
Brooke coming in right now. She was talking about how tired her legs are. What has she got? Bring things around. Nice. Frontside 7. Landing heavy on the heels there. Just keeping that carve going. Just imaginary gates as she is getting that little left, right as she comes down the landing there. But getting that grab, you can see there. Losing the balance a little bit. Brooke putting in the work.
You talk about she's working overtime tonight. I wonder if she gets 2 mandatory 15-minute coffee breaks or how the union works.
Well, yeah, I don't know how that's works. She's probably gonna feel today's event tomorrow there for everything. Ocean Fillon right now dropping in. Our last lady of our run here. Again, 3rd run in this jam format. Trying to find some speed. What she got for us, Whistler. Winding up, bring things around. Frontside 7. Getting caught out by the speed bumps that are forming in that landing there. shaking that one off again. Challenging conditions that we keep talking about here, Josh, but the weather, the fans, everything's here. These riders are pushing through it.
And like you said, these guys are champs. They're tired. It's the end of the season. They're just excited to be one more time with a big crowd and just have some fun out here in Whistler.
Oh, that's exactly it. So our ladies finishing up their third run right now.
Well, let's send it back to the top, Tristan, for the first man. He's currently sitting on the podium. Derek Livingston from Aurora, Ontario. Two-time Olympian. He seems like he's one of the most excited athletes out here tonight.
He is. He's been pumped. He was the first to come up to me at practice, just being stoked on what's going on. So Derek coming in. Got right foot forward right now. What's he got? Winding up front side. Bringing things around. 1, 2, 3. Light, bringing it late there. Landing a little back seat. Gonna shake that off. Normally we see him in the half pipe, but changing things up. Hanging out with us here for Big Air. He's got his pockets closed this time, so that's, 1 out of 6 jumps is a good start to make sure that he doesn't lose anything.
Lose his credentials or his mind. Of course, he's got his bucket on, keep himself safe. It looks like he hit his head a little bit there. Keep that bucket. You gotta stay safe out here.
You only get one brain. You gotta take care of that. Tyler Nicholson coming in right now. He's further down. He's sitting in 4th, so he's got to earn some points. Winding things up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bringing it around.
Whoa.
Throwing the hands in frustration right there. Kicking out some spray. Tyler Nicholson. That's what I love about this guy's style. He just tries to keep those spins upright. Everybody else is trying to go double, triple corks. Just keeps it upright right there. And that's almost more harder than anything because you're not losing your more rotations. You start to lose your balance a little bit. You start to dip a shoulder. No shortcuts with that trick.
Tyler looking good for his third jump. We're going to shoot it back to the top. William Izzard. He's coming in hot, Whistler. What has he got? 3, 2, 1.
Bringing things around, getting the double on there again. Riders maybe feeling things a little bit in their legs. William Izzard right there having a fun on that one. How classic is that view right there? Josh, the fact that you see the village in the background. You got to tell me, you probably grew up watching videos where you'd see this and you're like, I want to come to Whistler. I want to be part of all this action at World Ski and Snowboard Festival.
Well, huge shout out to everybody watching online, of course, live stream at World Ski and Snowboard Festival, WSSF.com. Tell your friends it's going on. Come out next year. It's going to be bigger and better. It's amazing here in Whistler. You're missing out.
We're not going anywhere. Francois job in right now. Not going anywhere. Gavin, some troubles, bringing it around. Again, just some bumps in that landing, making things challenging here for our riders. For you and I, though, this is a little easier than what the judges are doing. They've got to break things down. They're the ones that are hypercritical. They're the ones that have to take into account, was there a butt check? Was there a hand drag? Was there all these little things? Again, overall impression, you're looking for amplitude, trick difficulty, how you execute it. But Max Perot executing perfectly still in first there. But job in, dropping into that, jumping into 4th position. So Tyler Nicholson getting bumped down a little bit. Derek Livingston in 3rd, and then William Buffy in 2nd right now. So that's how things are stacking up, looking smooth on that leaderboard.
We're going to shoot it back to the top from the pride of Grand Prairie, Alberta, Nicolas Laframboise. Just 17 years of age. Here he comes. Let's hear it, Whistler.
Coming in, getting the spin around, landing that.
Wheeling it out.
Wheeling it out. Talk to me about that, my friend. You got a little wheelie bar there. People are having trouble with the landing, but you stomped that one. How's it feel?
It feels good to land a trick and just making some points. So I have 2 sides of that actually land.
Anything you want to say to the crowd to hype them up for some more energy next time?
Thank you to be there. It's really nice to ride with a lot of people like that.
Whistler, make some noise for your boy.
Yeah. Or another Grand Prairie boy. These kids are on fire this year. Jack Mcdougal's up top. Starting riding at 8 years old out in Grand Prairie. Is there even hills in Grand Prairie? What do they ride on? Hay bales?
Well, I think they've got these like the little valleys, like the river ditches that they go hang out in. So Jack Mcdougal. It seems to be all the riders with the less amount of vert are the better riders in the long run when it comes to contests because they know how to make it count. They know how to do. They've done that lap 1 million times before the age of 16.
And here he is flying off the jump.
Bringing it, having difficulties on the landing right there.
Look at that amplitude in the replay. These guys are going so high, 20, 25 feet in the air, boosting 65 feet from the knuckle.
Yeah, getting the 1080 there and then just kind of losing a little bit on that toe edge, as we said. That soft landing. Everybody's starting to dig in each and every time. Jesse Milan right now, your local fire and ice superstar. Doing it on that quiver killer board there. Could be shredding pow going in backside. Bringing things around. Backside 7 right there. Getting the cork on that as well. Having fun. Doing it for the fans.
Jesse, buddy, I've seen you here almost every single week at the Fire and Ice Show, dude. You are well experienced. How's the jump tonight? How's it different from a normal Fire and Ice show?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot bigger of a jump. Obviously, we got Lucas Ouellette from Arena Snow Parks. He absolutely destroys. You know, he gets to go and all over the world to build courses. So when you get someone like that building a jump, and you have the best conditions. So, and luckily we're not getting rained on tonight, so make the most of it for WSSF.
All right, let's hear it for local legend Jesse Millen Whistler. I believe there's a few more athletes out there, including a few Olympians left to come.
Well, the next person dropping in, currently in second, or was in second place, William Buffy, got knocked down a little bit. He needs to get back up on that board. Again, William, full speed tuck, coming in, trying to generate every bit of speed that he can. Going for a left side spin, going for that double undercork right there, bringing it down, opening up a little early. William, talk to me. How hard is it to figure out at the top there what to do in this jam format? You got to have all the tricks out there. Do you just pick one out of the Rolodex and just throw down?
Yeah, pretty much. Whatever you're feeling, just having a good time and whatever you're in the mood for, yeah.
What are you going to be feeling next?
I don't know, maybe a cab 12. I was thinking of that trick, but I don't know yet. Not too sure.
Okay, we'll let you get back up there. Maybe we'll see a cab 12 next time. William Buffy. Guy was in second. He got knocked down a little bit, but Max Perot, our #1, dropping in right now. Bringing the execution on that. Finding a slick spot right there. We need to slow that down to count that rotation. It's like, what are they doing? What's going? Bring it around once. So under, triple. Okay, there we go. Max, you're looking at it right now. You stomped it. Is just the landing a little soft and you just got a little extra pop on that?
Yeah, I think I just kind of landed in the hole, so it was hard. I'll try to land somewhere else in landing.
Well, that's the thing. You're from Quebec. You're used to those hard landings, especially the contests all year long. Is it weird to be riding such slushy conditions this late in the spring?
Yeah, but it's cool. I love spring. Just hot, warm.
Are we going to be seeing you shred the rest of the week here, or you got other obligations you got to head out to?
No, I'm staying here for a full week, and I'll be shredding the park here in Blackcomb, so looking forward to that.
Well, for any fans out there, you guys know where to find him. He's going to be shredding park all week long. Max Perot.
All right, well, let's take a look at our ladies standing aboard on the TV screen in just a few moments. There it is. Lori in first place right now, holding it down. Looking good. Oh, looks like our Americans got bumped to second place, Tristan.
Yeah, the Canadian silver medalist, Lori Boulin, right there. Coming things up to 169.50. So again, 2 runs is combined what it goes to. So we've seen our ladies more than that. Total of 200 points is that maximum. So 169, that's looking great.
Max Burros is untouchable tonight. It's in that top spot. Jack Mcdougal and Nicholas rounding that 1, 2, 3 right now. Looking good. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a celebrity, a local celebrity, Mr. Brett Tippy. What's up, Brett?
Oh, having a good time. Just came to check it out. You know, partying right now at the Soudan Couloir Extreme Race. Super cool. Partying with Sylvain Soudan, the godfather of extreme skiing. Felt pretty cool. No big deal.
He was up there up top watching you guys kill it today, of course. Huge shout out to him and Coke and everyone involved to make that event possible. How was the course today for you?
It was wild. It was like definitely 2,500 vertical feet of thigh burning hell. But it was awesome. Yeah, it was like really tight and steep, obviously at the top, and you're getting slingshot in and out of turns. It was like a rodeo ride. But then a nice classic race course, great conditions this late in the year. Really good time. The legs were definitely hurting.
We need a hot tub later tonight, Brett. What did you see? You saw some of the shots from that. What do you think?
I was watching. I'm like, that's crazy. How did this not exist the last 16 years? That is the thing. That event needs to be here each and every time. Look at this course. Riders dropping in up top there. We had a national event, free ski event the other day out there, and I just couldn't believe how quickly the athletes went down that, and now we threw gates on it. I mean, Tippy, talk to me about this. It's been 16 years. This needs to be here each and every year. This is part of Whistler's history and Blackcomb's history.
You know what? It shows a type of skier that skis like hard every day, has strong legs, goes fast, can handle any type of terrain. You know, maybe not so many tricksters in there, but I saw some big mountain skiers. I saw some old dogs in downhill suits like coming to reclaim the glory. I saw some young up-and-comer free skiers. I saw everybody all mixed together there. It was really, really cool.
Talk to me about your race, because most people know you from the bike world, but you're snowboarder OG from back in the day. Look it up on YouTube. How was your race?
It was fun, man. You know what? I kind of went into survival mode when I watched. I was like 85th down the run, and all the 70s, most of the 70s were like load a berm, load a berm, load a berm, slingshot, and they were off and they were like ragdolling down the chute. I'm like, oh, like 6 people right in front of me. So I was like, I don't want that to happen to me. So I kind of took it easy, but then I got it going, got some carbs in there, and finally my eyes were watering inside my goggles about the end. I got some good momentum going. So I think I was the second fastest boarder.
Well, I like the sounds of that. Well, you're the most hyped up guy here. We want you to go find some hyped up people in the crowd. We got some prizes to give away, and we want you to give us a hand with that because you're the master. Tippy's hyped up. We need you guys to be hyped up.
Who's the oldest person here? Who's the oldest person right here? How old are you? How old? 35. Anyone older than 35? 36, 36, 36. How? 41. 41. Anything older than 41? 41? Hey, 42, 42. 43. 48. 48 going once. 53. 53 going once. 53 going twice. Sold.
Sold to the man in the back.
Okay, who's the youngest person right here? 9.
Debbie, we got right over here, right over here. We got.
How old are you? How old are you?
I turned in 1.
No way, anything? Okay, it's all yours, there you go.
There we go, nice swatch watch, hand it off there.
Okay, okay, who's from the farthest away? Brazil. Anyone further than Brazil?
I feel like Brazil's an automatic winner right there.
Germany, what's farther than Brazil or Germany? Brazil or Germany? Brazil, Germany. Boom, there we go. Okay, there we go, quick little giveaway. This is fun. How's it going, everybody? Woo! Good times here at Whistler. This is good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Brett, this is the first time we haven't seen the crowd full of Aussies. It's incredible. This crowd is...
They're there for sure.
There's always an Aussie in the crowd. But Brett Tippy bringing the excitement.
I hope you stick around and give us some reaction to some of these snowboarders. When are we going to see you on the big air jump?
Oh, yeah, like it's a 1 in a million chance, but there is a chance. 1 in a million.
So you're saying there's a chance.
My favorite tricks are left and right turns. I'm old, but I changed it from 49 years old to level 49. That's what I'm going with.
All right, Brett Tippy, ladies and gentlemen. Tristan, who do we have up top?
Yeah, we got Summer Gendron back up top right now, currently sitting in that 3rd spot. Again, our ladies' best 2 jumps combined. Got to spin left, got to spin right. Summer Gendron coming in right now, loaded up. Frontside 360, was trying to get the tail grab. Nice and slow on that execution. And it's getting darker now. It's getting maybe a little more consistent light, but also heard from a bunch of the riders last night, maybe that in-run's a little bit dark there, Josh.
The in-run's looking a little dark. A lot of the guys said they're kind of coming in blind. The jump is lit, the in-run's lit, but in the air they can't see anything. And then, of course, the landing's lit as well, so it's a bit of a blind jump. But our girl from the U.S., Julia Moreno, she's currently in 2nd place. Here she comes, her 4th jump. 3, 2, 1.
Bringing that around, 720 right there. Nice and clean on that, so again, spin to left, spin to the right. She was in that lead. She got knocked down into 2nd. I wonder if she knows that she's sitting in 2nd right now.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to see. These girls are killing it so hard. They're sitting up top. They're watching all their competitors in front of them throw down big tricks. It must be nerve-wracking because you always have to step up your game every time.
It is, but I feel like it throws them for a loop because it's just a jam format. They're in that competitiveness all year long, but Jasmine right now dropping in her turn. She's sitting in that 4th position, trying to get higher up. Huge frontside 360 there with that stale fish. Getting caught out by that slippery banana on that landing there.
Here's that takeoff.
Stalefish getting the grab on that. She can lock that in. That will score well with the judges right there.
She's got nice composure, really locks in that grab in the air. It's just that landing that's bugging her. It's the snow snakes that are in there right now.
Snow snakes, squiggle left, squiggle right, but you can see more definition in that landing now that the light has lit it up. The sky's gotten a little darker. And we got our Olympic silver medalist right now who's sitting in first place. Lori coming in, winding things up, bringing it around. Going for 7 there, looking like she went to 9, getting the pirouette on the landing. Lori, the darkness has set in. How's this jam format treating you?
Pretty good. I'm pretty stoked. I mean, the vibe is good. Landing is a little bit hard to land, but yeah, stoked riding with all the girls. The girls are crushing it.
A nice relaxed format. Normally it's high pressure situations. You guys are just jamming, having fun, feeding off each other.
Yeah, that's what it's nice. Like we have 5 or maybe 6 rounds, so less pressure than a normal format that is like 3 rounds. So yeah, we're just having fun. I think that's the key.
Well, that's it, having fun. Our next competitor dropped in. We'll let her get back up to the top right there.
Brooke Voigt coming down for her 4th jump.
Again, Brooke pulling that double duty. It's not that we want to keep talking about it, but the fact we got to keep talking about it because she competed, she won earlier today, and now she's back out here competing again tonight. And those legs maybe looking a little sore. Book herself some time at that Scandinav spa maybe later this weekend. Work on that physical therapy to feel a little better.
Of course, these athletes have unlimited monster energy at the top to fire these gals out.
They got all the fuel they need. Oceane right now dropping in. Our final female competitor coming in. Front side. Bring around front side, 720. Oh, so close on that landing there. She can feel it as well.
She's having a hard big air contest like we saw. She's gone down a few times last few jumps. We're really looking forward to her putting down something big on her 5th jump coming up.
You can kind of see where the ridges form there on that 4th and final line. So the riders are landing above it and then kind of losing their balance a little bit, throwing up her arms. You gotta think everybody's just stoked. They're having fun out here, jamming away, playing on this jump.
I'm gonna send it back to the top, back into the men's competition. We got Derek Livingston, 2-time Olympian from Aurora, Ontario, ladies and gentlemen.
He was sitting on that podium position earlier. He's now down in 5th. He's got to reclaim some of that glory. Coming in, winding up front side. Bring it around 1, 2, 3. Bring it, oh! Finding the bump right there in that landing on that 1080.
Here's that instant replay, wrapping around some big rotations.
Derek, it looks like you landed right on that bump, right on that 4th line there. Is it just that slippery conditions that are throwing you for a loop?
No, man. I mean, it's soft in the landing, so we're creating a big hole every time we land, and everybody's hitting it. So you saw Max Sons get taken out. Everybody's getting caught up. It's not an easy jump to land, so.
We'll send you back up top there. We got some more jams format to go. Tyler Nicholson, same thing, literally landing in that exact divot that you had created from the person before that. Again, challenging right now. You can feel the temperature dropping a bit as well. We'll let them boys get back up top.
There's that replay right before that butt drop going down and not quite holding the landing gear. Like you said, they're all landing in the same spot. The snow snakes, for some reason, are all concentrated in that one small area.
We need to get somebody, yeah, I mean, that you can see the hole lit up from the light right there. So not easy. William Hazard right now, though, coming in. He's in 8th. He's going to want to climb up this leaderboard again. 2 runs combined, coming in, winding up backside, bringing it around. Again, that's 3 riders in a row landing in the exact same hole.
I think that's 4, actually, because Ocean landed the same place as well.
Ocean got that one. Everybody landed in that one spot. Maybe just take off like 3 inches to the left on the takeoff, and you'll find some clean landing there.
So again, we're in our 4th jumps right now. It's in a jam format. They get 2 jumps. The best jumps count. Francis Jobin coming in right now. Lac Boupart, Quebec, 3, 2, 1. Same. I mean, it's the same story over and over again. It's interesting, Tristan.
They're finding the not-so-sweet spot of that landing. So we're, what, 5 for 5 now, or is that 6 for 6?
I think, yeah, that's 5 for 5. We'll see if Nicholas Laframboise can mix it up. I hope so. Hopefully he's learned his lesson and is going to shoot off on the other side.
Maybe the crowd can help us out here. Whistler, I need you guys to make some noise. You guys are getting a little quiet out there.
Let the fans at home online hear you guys from around the world. Here we go. We got Nicholas Laframboise from Grand Prairie, Alberta on course.
Coming in right now, winding up front side. 1, 2, 3, 4, bringing it around. Oh! Losing the landing gear on that. Trying to go for that 1260 right there. He was talking about it, maybe thinking about it, losing it on that as well. Again, so many of these riders just throwing down, dipping into that big bag of tricks that they have there.
You can see those two big, especially in the instant replay, you can see those two big holes that are forming on the left and right side. The middle is still a little untouched, but it's interesting to see how they all land in the same spots.
Yeah, exactly.
Jack Mcdougal, another Grand Prairie athlete. Some were youngsters, and they're doing so well tonight.
They are. Well, that's the thing. I mean, these kids are probably growing up seeing footage from the Big Air here back in the day, seeing all these events in its glory years when all the big names were here, and we are getting back to that in the near future right now. This year, of course, we got so many Olympians. Jack Mcdougal right now sitting in that second spot. So he's up there in that podium position. He's in that money spot. What has he got for us coming in here? Winding up, going front side. Nice, classic style right there. Again, getting caught out. So we've seen a different hole catch up the last couple riders now. We're going left, we're going right. Again, nice slow rotation on that. Maybe just too many laps during the day or a little too much après fun here all week long for our riders, getting a little tired.
Talk about après fun. Our friends over at Twisted Tea are hosting après all week long. The Twisted Tea Slush Cup taking place tomorrow as well, so stay tuned for that. We got Jesse Millen dropping in right now. Here he comes, Whistler legend coming in 3, 2, 1. Whistler, make some noise.
Clocking into the office, backside 720.
Jesse breaking that trend. Jesse, the last 8 riders have dropped, have landed in the same spot, not been able to put it down. What is the biggest challenge tonight for you out there?
Yeah, definitely a couple bomb holes, obviously, but do you see this board? Do you see this board?
You're one of the only guys riding that style of board. It's so good to see you out here. Jesse Millen, a local legend Whistler. Let's hear it for him.
Crushing it on the quiver killer right there. Stomping through that landing, stomping through that softness right there. William Buffy right now sitting in that bubble. Fourth. Jesse Millen jumping up a little bit there, but William Buffy right now, he was up on that podium position earlier. Needs to beat that total of a 161. That is the combined total. So he's in fourth, coming in. Look at him trying to generate every bit of speed. He was talking about cab 1260 earlier. What's he got for us right now? Oh, triple right there.
Oh.
Another one of them snow snakes coming out and getting them. Talk to me about the speed, William. It looks like you're trying to generate every little bit you can down there. Full cannonball tuck. Have you got some weights in the pocket?
Oh, I wish. That'd be pretty great right now for me. Oh, yeah.
You need to bulk up this summer, my friend, but you've got many years of competing against coming up in the future. Anything you want to say to the fans?
How's Whistler? It's like we're snowboarding in April. We just got a POW day today. Who's hype?
That's it. Who is shredding some POW today out there in the crowd? That is right. That is why you're here in Whistler.
We got the final athlete, Max Perot. 2-time Olympian, took a silver in the slopestyle this year. Make some noise, Whistler. Here he comes.
Sitting in that #1 spot. What's he got for us? 1, 2, 3. Bring it around. Ah! Again, that's so much force that the riders are generating off that takeoff, and so much force when they're trying to get that landing gear there. 1, 2, and then bring around on that third. Getting the pop, and then just losing it there on that little bump, little back seat. Max Perot, though, he's just been having fun. Like we said, he's going to be shredding all week long up there in the park. You know where to find him. You know what he's going to be doing. And that's our last men right there for that run, which means we're going to have our ladies coming up soon. We're just going to do a little maintenance right now, get that jump tweaked up, get things fired up.
And there's our standing board right there. Just peel your eyes to the Jumbotron. Look at that. Lori still holding down that top spot.
Not by much, though. Not by much. That 1.50.
Our gal from the U.S., Julia, she's holding it down in second. And Brooke in third. There's your 1, 2, 3. The men's coming up right now.
Exactly. Ladies, some high scores right there. Real tight margin between them.
Max Sparrow holding it down that top spot. Jack in second. Holy moly, Nicholas in third. There's your 1, 2, 3 right now in the men's category. Of course, some more runs to come. We got a special guest just about to join us as well, Tristan.
We do. We got Mark Solers joining us right now, and he's going to come hang out. Mark's staple of the Whistler backcountry, former competitor as well. Mark, don't be so shy. Get in here. Get in the middle, my friend. Get in the middle. You're not afraid.
What's up, buddy? You were watching the big air go down. It's been a huge show. What do you got to say for these young guys and gals ripping it up?
I mean, I think it's just really nice to see this going on again. I first moved here back in like 03, 04, and we started watching it, competing it in like 2006. And then now we're like 12 years later, and there's like 15-year-old kids chucking it off it. It's awesome.
15-year-old kids chucking triples off it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
It's insane. Well, you're out here partying, having a good time. What's your favorite part of the World Ski and Snowboard Festival right now?
I think it's our never-ending winter. We still got POW up here. It's April 14th, April 15th, and it's just not stopping.
People are out there sledding. People are out there riding the chairlift, having a blast. And I like the fact that you touched on this event's going on again. I know you're an interior boy. This was in the videos. This is what brought me here back in the day with Mark Frank Montoya, Yusa Oxan, all the big names, West Beach Classic, Sims Invitational. Talk to me about these early memories that you have from back here in the day that brought you here, Mark.
I mean, I think that was it right there. You summed it up. Those are the big names that we came out for. They were in all the movies. We came here, and we would sit on those rocks and watch those riders go when I was just a little kid. And then before I knew it, eventually I got into riding it. And then now I'm watching these guys. It's amazing. It's a history right here. So it's nice to have the big air back.
It's full circle. 25 years ago is when the first one dropped, and now we've got it going on here today. But you got some stuff going on here, and we got some giveaways.
Apparently I got some giveaways here to hand out to this crowd here, because you guys are trooping through the cold weather, so.
How do we want to do this? Do we, you know, Tippy set the standard there earlier, pandemonium. What do we want to do? Do we want to just throw? Do we just do the classic throw?
Tippy. Tippy was going out there going for age categories, travel. Let's just give this out the way we always did.
Just a classic toss it, product toss.
Looks like Mercedes Nichols out here helping us out. Who's stoked? Make some noise if you want to take home some prizing.
We got the Super Grums. We got the eyes lit up.
Mark Solers dishing out the goods. Mercedes Nickel, Olympian coming around.
Swatch watch. You got to make some noise if you want the watch there.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Up.
Looking good. I have, not only do we have that stuff, I've got 4 passes to the end tonight taking place at 10 p.m. at the Whistler Conference Center. I'm going to give those out in just a few moments, but if you guys want to take home some end passes, it's 19 plus. Make lots of noise. We'll come find the rowdiest fan out here, and we'll be giving them out. So make some noise the whole time. But let's shoot it back to the top for Summer. She's up top. Mark, we're getting things on their way. What are you looking forward to for this next round of athletes?
I think we got 2 more jumps left, I believe. William Buffy's been popping like crazy. I want to see that front 10. He's got that dialed in. Max Burros been putting down some big tricks. Let's hopefully that landing holds up a little longer and we'll see what they can do.
All right, well, here we go. Here's Summer. 3, 2, 1.
Bring it around, getting that 360, getting the tail grab on that. Summer Gendron right there. We got to chat to her about this. Some classic style on that 360, locking into that grab. How's that feeling?
Feels like nothing else. Feels so good.
So we were talking to Mark. This event's been going on for ages. Did you watch this back in the day? Is this what brought you here?
Okay. I've been watching it for a couple years now, like just looking up to everyone doing it. It's pretty sick to actually be here now. Yeah.
Well, we're going to let you get back at the top. You just stomped that run. You got some more time. Again, gym format. Our riders cruising along. Next one dropping in right now. Getting the double undercork on that Julia Moreno. Stomping that.
She's sitting in second place right now. She wants to bump it back into the top. Can she do it? A huge jump, Tristan. What does she got to say?
Well, that's it. Julia, you're sitting in second before that by only 1.5. That seemed like perfection right there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm out here competing with one of my best friends, and we're like pretty much the same when it comes to tricks, as you guys have seen. So at every contest, we're always trying to like get on each other's game and, you know, like always push each other and one-up each other kind of. And, you know, I definitely wouldn't have done that trick if she wasn't here. She definitely pushes me because it's getting dark and it's super scary.
Fair enough. Well, you guys might have 10% from each of you because you guys are both on the podium right now. we're gonna let you head back up top as our next lady's coming through.
There's Jasmine Bear putting down a good trick, making some noise out here, having fun. Look at that.
360 stale fish. That was the one she had trouble on last run. Classic style right there.
Smooth.
And Jasmine locking it in, and that's the thing, not just going for, you know, a mute or an indie grab. That stale fish, getting the off balance a little bit, and just not throwing down huge execution on that. Just nice and clean. But Lori Boulin right now, she's now down in second. She was in first. She needs to beat that 172.75. Whistler, what she got?
Oh.
She was getting pushed to the edge on that. That's 720 right there. Going for that front side. The tunes just keep popping off tonight for us, Josh. We got the party going.
Lori, that looks like such a challenging place. Everyone keeps landing in that one rut. What is going on up there? Is it just the landing that little weather's not doing great, or is it the landing, or what's up?
I don't know. I think I didn't put enough, so I landed a little bit on my heels. But yeah, we have one more run, so let's send it for the next one.
All right, well, you've been killing it all day. Congratulations. We're stoked to see you send it one more time up top.
That's right. We got Brooke Voigt right now. Brooke in third. One already today. That World Championships, the Monster Energy Border Style World Champs there. She's out here, tired legs. She's got a few more jumps left in her. Winding up, bringing around frontside 720, but finding that knuckle sandwich on that. Again, we've got Patrol running to check in with her there. Not sure if she got caught in the slush and maybe knocked the wind. She had a thumbs up, so we're just going to give it a minute here, Whistler. We're not going to speculate on anything, but she's up. She's riding out. Whistler makes some noise for Brooke. Holding her ribs there, so maybe finding that knuckle sandwich and
going down hard. But she's been killing it so far tonight. I'm so excited to see her kill it all weekend long, the World Ski and Snowboard Festival, Tristan.
Well, that's right, Brooke. You doing okay here? We know you've had a tough day in the office with 2 competitions, just catching the knuckle a little.
Yeah, I just knocked the wind out of myself. I couldn't breathe.
We all know that feeling. It is not a fun one. We'll let you catch your breath. Props to her today so far. Again, Josh, we can't talk about it enough. Doing that double duty, competing up on the hill, and then doing a completely different discipline tonight. But we got Oceane dropping in right now. Our final lady winding up front side. Nice 720 there. Going for that slow 360. Bring around that last 360 at the end.
Having some troubles tonight. Like, troubles out there. Of course, that landing is not doing anyone good, any favors tonight.
At the same time, it's just a jam format, so some people they're struggling, and they lock in that trick, and it's just, as a fan, it's satisfying to see somebody do that, struggle with that, I don't want to say a demon, but their own little personal challenge, and then when they bring it around and land it, satisfying to be watching that. So, Whistler, what do you guys think? We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. We got DJ Jazzy Jeff coming off in half hour, but you guys need to make some noise. Our riders, they need some energy. They need to be fired up.
Who wants those end tickets? Who wants to take home 4 passes? We want the rowdiest fans. Make some noise. Someone here is going to take it. We got Derek Livingston up top. He started to drop. I want to hear you guys make as much noise as he takes off that lip, and I'm going to dish out those 4 passes to whoever's making the most noise.
All right, Whistler, make some noise in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Whistler, that's how you do it. That's how you get this party going.
I want that every time somebody drops in right now. Derek Livingston getting the loudest applause of the night.
Derek, this venue is shaking right now. The fans from home can hear it from all over the world. How fired up are you in this huge crowd tonight?
Yeah, dude, this is awesome. Hearing the crowd when you're dropping in is pretty crazy. You can you just get amped up to drop and do your trick. So I don't know, it's awesome. Be louder, guys. Come on.
You heard it. Derek wants more noise. All these athletes want more noise. Keep the fire going, Whistler.
That's right. Tyler Nicholson dropping in right now. He's been struggling a little bit. What's he got? 1, 2, 3. Stomping that and like a weird pop revert. Front 1080.
There's that instant replay.
Going off that far right-hand side, so smart, finding some fresh real estate. One of the stomps it, The end gets a little late, backside 180. I don't know if the judges throw that in, because that was definitely not a little revert there.
Does that count as 2 tricks?
I don't know. Double or nothing, I guess. So Tyler Nicholson throwing it down right there, trying to climb back up. William Hazard right now sitting in that 8th spot. He's going to be looking for some points on this. Winding up, bringing it backside. 1, 2, boom, double on that. Again, finding the not-so-sweet spot again. The fans getting hyped up. We know we're getting closer to that musical act. We got that end of the day. We got awards to be given out. We are far from over here, Josh.
There's that instant replay. 2 full flips going upside down twice, making it look so easy. Wow, going huge. Again, getting a little caught up in the land of the snow stakes. They're hanging out.
Again, everybody just pushing through that. The atmosphere, what we got right now. Francis Jobin right now, dropping in.
Your 2018 National Big Air Champion. He's got the skills to pay the bills. Whistler, 3, 2, 1.
Frontside, 1, 2, 3, 1080. Stomps it, Whistler.
Yeah! I think they're almost ready to take home these tickets. What do you think, Whistler?
I want the people in the back to make some noise as well. Everybody in the corral make some noise. The count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, the folks from home. You guys are missing out. I hope you can hear all the action from home, because these kids are going wild.
I mean, I saw it last night online. People were making noise, but the crowd tonight, I hate to say they won up last night.
I think they're bigger and better. Here they go.
Bring it around. 1, 2, 3.
Jack Mcdougal, Grand Prairie, Alberta, not quite being able to put down the landing gear.
Getting caught out on that bump right there. We got that replay. 1, 2, 3, coming around. And it almost seemed like Tyler Nicholson's idea of just going off super far edge of the jump, finding some fresh landing. You can see right down the center, blown out. But if you start getting off on that left or right, start getting a little bit better.
So my mistake, Jack McDougal's dropping in right now.
He's sitting in 3rd place. He's gonna wanna climb up a little bit more. Huge!
Hanging it out to dry, Tristan.
Unconventional with that as well, changing things up a bit.
Jack, buddy, that was so sick. You went huge, just hanging out to dry, having fun out there. How's the jump? You're having fun out here tonight, I can tell.
Yeah, jump's super sick. You know, there's a couple bomb holes in the landing, but we're making it happen. Super fun.
Well, I'm stoked to see you just throwing out some big, easy tricks and having fun out there. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack McDougal. Tristan, who do we got next up top?
That's right, we got Jesse. We got your boy, Mr. Fire and Ice, every Sunday night. He's out here today, changing up Saturday night. We saw him stomp that 7 last run. What's he got? Winding up, front side. 1, 2, 3, bringing it around. Struggling a little bit on that one, but he has got the jack of all trades board right there. We've seen some clean jumps from him tonight. Again, 2 jumps combined. That's what it comes to when the podium gets handed out at the end of the day. Again, we're taking through. We're getting near the end of our men's run right here before we switch back to the ladies. I'm loving this format, Josh. Just no delay. Some contests, it's a hurry up and wait. Not here. It's just one after another.
And of course, commercial free, thanks to our friends Kokanee, Monster Energy Dose.ca, and of course Olympus for making this all possible. Here we go, another rider on course. 3.
William Buffy, what's he got? Bringing it in, slowing it down. William Buffy right there.
Yeah! This kid fires me up, Tristan.
You're firing up more than a few people. Mark Solers has got his eyes on you. What do you think? Somebody that's an OG vet, and he's cheering you on.
Oh, that actually gets me pretty stoked. That's really sick. Yeah, glad to hear that.
He's calling you out. We'll let you get back up top. We still got some more jumps to go, but William Buffy right there, getting fired up. Again, Mark was talking. He used to be the fan on the side. He got called up into this. Now we're seeing these Groms, but Max Pro, this is no Grom. This is the future, and he is here right now, sitting in 1st place.
One of the few men to take a win in the Big Air and Slopestyle at X Games. Here he is, 3, 2, 1.
Going for the triple and stomps it.
Yeah! Putting it down.
Max Perot finding some fresh real estate on that landing. What do you got to say?
Oh, super stoked to finally landed. I know the hole's kind of in the middle, so I thought I would travel to the very right to not land in a hole, and it kind of worked, so I'm happy.
What do you think? These kids out here are pushing you to the limit. Some of these 15-year-olds, they are throwing down.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, all these guys are coming up, and they're shredding really hard, and I'm actually impressed with the level of riding tonight.
Well, that's it. I mean, these kids used to be the kid, used to be the guy watching these events at home, seeing the videos, seeing the photos. You're the man to beat right now. You're sitting in first, but these kids are going to be coming after you. We'll let you get back up top for some more action. Again, Max Perot throwing it down.
Tristan, there's our ladies leaderboard. Walk us through who's in the top 3 right now.
Well, we got Brooke Voigt sitting in third right now. A huge margin. Then we got Lori Boulin and Julia Moreno right there. And this gap is getting a bit bigger between our 2 ladies. But they are just throwing down. Those ladies, not afraid each and every bit.
There's a beautiful crowd, the Longhorn. Longhorn, how you guys doing out there? And there is the men standing. Max Pro, untouchable tonight. He's been on top every single jump.
And well, that's it. Francois Jobin in second, Jack Mcdougal in third. So a bunch of our early contenders falling down a little bit.
All right, well, we'd like to welcome a special guest, 3-time Olympian, the host of the World Ski and Snowboard Festival, Mercedes Nickel. What's up, Mercedes?
Oh, you know, big day today. Sudan Couloir, border style, now the big air. It's been fun.
You have like one of the funnest jobs. You literally get to go to every single event, film it, talk to all the coolest people, and have the most amount of fun. How fired up are you to be here at World Ski and Snowboard Festival?
Oh my gosh, I love that this is awesome. We have the big air back. It's in my backyard. I'm so happy. I'm here to party with you guys.
Whistler, what do you think? You guys having as much fun as Mercedes is? Tristan, I think we got some stuff to give away, do we not?
Yeah, I think, well, Mercedes, what do you got here? We got some more stuff to give out to this amazing crowd tonight.
I have a nice Swatch watch, some goggle socks, and a couple tickets to the end party.
That is the most sought after thing. It's a Saturday night. You can party till 4 a.m.
And don't forget the end party presented by Monster Energy is taking place 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. in the conference center. She's got tickets. We're going to give them away to the rowdiest fans. She's going to choose them. They have to be 19 years of age or older to go.
You got to keep it
19 years
up.
of age.
Louder, Whistler. We know
Left
you guys
side.
can do
Everybody
more.
on the left, make some noise if you're on the left. Make some noise.
Keep
Let's
it
hear
going,
it on the
Whistler.
right.
Keep it going.
Let's hear it on the right.
You got to keep that noise going. Mercedes has got the present to give out.
One more time on the right. Make some noise. Mercedes has so many things to give away. How do you? The end tickets.
The end tickets.
Okay, you have to be 19 plus. Mercedes, make some noise, everybody. She's gonna choose it.
There, I feel like we got some those of age that are pretty hyped up in the back.
Keep it going, Whistler. Who wants it?
We need to hook up some of our ladies here. There we go.
Yeah, Mercedes, you ditched it out. Thank you so much. We're excited to have you out here. What's your thoughts so far in Big Air?
Oh, you know, I just got here. It was the Sudan Couloir awards just at Merlin's, so I just caught a couple of last runs. I'm seeing them. I hope they're going to step it up, like in the skiing last night.
All right, well, we're going to head right back to the top. We've got a big snowboarder coming up.
We got Julia here dropping in. It's in the darkness right now. What do our ladies got for us? Again, jam format. Time is running down, winding up. 7:20, stomping that right there. Whistler, make some noise. Classic frontside 7 right there, bringing it around.
Julia, you're looking so good. You're on that podium right now. I know I've been to Westport, Connecticut quite a few times actually, and there's not many ski hills around there. Where do you train?
Yeah, I got started snowboarding pretty late compared to most, and I live near the beach, so not much hills, but I started training out west when I was about 15, but I started out in Stratton in Vermont, so that's kind of where I started.
Cool. It's incredible to have you out here in Whistler. Much bigger than what you're used to. Welcome to Whistler, and thank you so much for killing it all night.
That's right, Josh. Jasmine dropping in right now. Backside 720, stomping that. She's sitting in 5th right now. Going for that right side spin. I gotta think this might do well with the judges. She might be able to climb up that leaderboard a little bit. Getting the ladies spread out through first and third. Let's see what we have got right here. Of course, judges doing their thing, being critical. They need to look at that overall impression, every aspect of it. Lori Boulin right now dropping in. What has she got for? She's been pushing Julia all night long. Winds up, brings it around. Going a little bit short. We saw that happen last run as well, finding the knuckle on that. Gonna have to push a little bit more speed. Again, she's sitting in second position right now.
Loving those suspenders. They're just popping in the light tonight.
I like the girls have the right colors on tonight for this atmosphere. You got some of the retro colors, bringing back that retro style here for the festival. This isn't your old festival. This is the new school. This is what it's gonna be.
All right, we're going to head back to the top. Ocean Fillion, the next-gen team. She's an up-and-coming rider. She's competed all over the world, had some good World Cup standings, and looking to do it again tonight.
Yep, we got word that Brooke isn't going to drop in. We saw her knock the wind out of herself last run there, so maybe deciding, you know what? I've had enough competing for the day with 2 events, but Ocean dropping in right now. We've seen her tackle a few things here tonight. What she got for us here on this final jump. Whistler, make some noise!
Yeah, Ocean putting it down. Having a bit of troubles in landing, but that will wrap up her night out here. Looking good all thus far. You've had a tough night out there, but you're going huge, throwing out some big tricks. How was your night for you?
It was pretty good. I wasn't even supposed to compete. Got in at the last minute, so I'm stoked to be here.
Well, the fact you got in your last minute, you didn't have as much training as a lot of these other gals, and you've been absolutely crushing it. We're so stoked to see you out here. And that's the end of your season, the final competition. How excited are you just to go have some fun spring laps in the sun?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm out here for like 3 more weeks. Gonna shred with the girls. Should be fun.
Awesome. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, for Ocean Fillion. I believe that wraps up our ladies' competition. We're going to shoot it back to the top. We've got a few heavy hitters left to drop.
We do. We've got some big dogs that want to eat here at the end of the night. We've got our men. I mean, we've got everything going on. I don't know how you've been out here all day, all week, my friend. I'm just coming out, like I said. I got a call up, and this has been blowing my mind. This is what World Ski and Snowboard Festival is. You have to have a big air. You have to have a party Saturday night, and you have to have this crowd.
One of the biggest crowds we've seen for the long time out here in Whistler, and they're having so much fun. And like you said, it doesn't end tonight. Tomorrow, Sunday is taking place. The Twisted Tea Slush Cup is
the
free.
Best. That is the best.
The best way to wrap it up. Twisted Tea, of course, throwing one hell of a party up there. It's taking place at the Blackcomb 2 Park from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. You can hop on the Blackcomb Gondola for free. Shoot it to the top, hop off at base number 2, walk your way up, and it's going to be insane.
Cold water. Some of my coworkers have been working on that from snowmaking. Shout out to those guys. They've been busting it all year long. And you don't want to miss that, but we got some more men out here. We got Derek Livingston right now dropping in. He was up high. He's in 6th right now. What's he got for us? Whistler stomping that right there.
Derek, buddy, the final jump of the night. You put down such a banger. You must be so stoked to wrap it up like that.
Yeah, man, so hyped. That was my first trick that I wanted to land, and it was giving me trouble all night. So I'm stoked to land it solid right now.
What's your plan for the rest of the night? We're going to see you at the end party tonight?
Oh, yeah. I'll be around the village having some fun with my friends. It's a buddy's birthday, Tyler Ravel. We're going to have a good time tonight, buddy.
All right, let that a way to wrap up the night. Congratulations, Tristan. Who you got up top?
Yeah, we got Tyler Nicholson. That's it, last jump. What has he got for us here? He's been throwing it. He's been having troubles with the landing. Whistler, make some noise!
Yeah, these guys are killing it. The final jump, they're giving it their all, Tristan. Tyler, he's gonna be stoked on that.
Tyler's been running off quick each and every time here. Tyler, talk to me about the vibes, my friend. The crowd's here, you got the lights, and you've been thrown down.
I don't know if I'd say I've been thrown down. This landing is very tough, people. It kind of sucks.
Oh, come on.
The snow. The jump's awesome.
Well, it's springtime, my friend. You're shredding pow up top all day long. Now you're shredding some slush down here, throwing down. What do you think? We got to get the crowd hyped up here. This is the last jump. What do you got to say?
Let's hear it, people. Come on. Let's make it better for these riders. Let's hear some noise, people.
Come on, Whistler, you can do better. Make some noise.
William Izzard is up top. He wants to hear you, Whistler. Keep it going. Let's make it loud. 3, 2, 1.
Getting that double backside cork right there. Struggling on the landing with that. Tyler is saying, it's not that it sucks, it's just the snow is adverse conditions right now, making it a little difficult.
I mean, that's what you sign up for. April, big air, it's warm, it's sunny out there. It's gonna be slushy. You gotta know that coming into the event.
At the same time, it's winter, my friend. It's snow, it changes, it's a variable thing. If you want perfection, well, we could be making it out of ice, and then there's just no softness to it whatsoever. But Francois Drobin dropping in right now. Again, sitting in that third position. Final jump. He's in that final podium position. What's he got? Spinning backside. Getting the double cork on that. Not getting the gear down underneath him, unfortunately. We've got to have a word with him right now. Dude, talk to me. Are you hearing the fans of that drop-in up there making the noise?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thanks for coming out, everyone.
Are they making enough noise, or should they make more noise?
They should make more noise for sure.
Okay, Whistler. You're hearing it from the riders. They want more noise. They want to hear you guys. It's the end of the night. We got DJ Jazzy Jeff coming up next.
All right, we got Nicholas Laframboise from Grand Prairie, Alberta. He grew up skiing on a stunt ditch made of hay, and here he is in Whistler. Coming down, final jump of the night. Let's make some noise.
Coming in, open it up front side. Oh, getting caught at that half rotation right there. Going for broke on that final one. You can hear it, everybody. Everybody's making noise up there. Everybody's cheering on. And you can see just landed. You just don't want to land 90 to the downhill slope. You gotta land that perfect front or back. But stoked, all of our athletes, big smile on their face.
With just a few remaining, Jack Mcdougal. The Grand Prairie boys are out here tonight, and they're flying high. Here he comes. The final jump. It's all on the line, ladies and gentlemen.
Coming in, winding up, going front side. 1, 2, 3, the 1080, stomping it right there. Final jump of the night, final stomp. How does that feel?
Feels good. You know, it's a fun night. Got to ride with some good people, see some good tricks.
Of course, we got to ask what's next, because the evening is far from over. Are you going to go party at the end?
Well, I'm only 17, so I can't get into any parties tonight.
I'm sure we'll find you somewhere you can go hang out. You guys will be having a pizza party somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, Tristan, we're down to the wire here with just a few skiers. Sorry, just a few snowboarders left. A local boy, Jesse Millen, his final jump. He's had some troubles thus far. Can he put down his final jump, Whistler? What do you think?
He's got a solid bag of tricks. Whistler, 3, 2, 1. Huge backflip. When in doubt, backflip it out. Jesse knows how to work the crowd.
Jesse, you just fired up 10,000 folks from around the world out here in Whistler. How you feeling to end off the night with a big old backie for the boys?
Yeah, that was a good time. When in doubt, lay it out.
Attaboy, and the night is far from done. We keep asking everybody, what's next? The end? Where are you heading to?
Probably the end party, maybe Garv's Weekenders hosting a party. Never know.
The night is full of options, folks. Like we said, tons of stuff going on tonight. Make some noise for your local boy, Jesse Millen.
Showing why this is the après place here. Lots of places to party, lots of things to see. William Buffy right now. He was up in a podium earlier on tonight. He's in 7th, having some issues on that down ramp. Well, let's see if he can string it together. It's the final jump, Whistler. Make some noise. 3, 2, 1. William going for broke on that one, knowing he needed to throw down. William, you reach deep in that bag of tricks. You got a little snow burn to pay for that one.
Yeah, oh yeah, that did not feel that great that time.
Final jump of the night. Was the vibe everything that you thought it would be?
Yeah, it was sick. The vibes here are sick. So many people came out to watch. That's pretty cool.
Are you gonna be lapping the park all week long now?
Oh yeah, till May 14th.
All right, you know where to find him, Whistler. He'll be shredding till May 14th. Again,
all right, ladies and gentlemen, there is one more rider to come, and if it's a final guy, this is the guy to send off the night. Let's make some noise. Team Canada, Max Burros, make some noise, Whistler. 3, 2, one, get loud!
Laying it out, Whistler, Max Perot!
Max, buddy, you have had an incredible season. You've podiumed all over the world, including the Olympics just a few months ago. You've just wrapped up your competition season with a huge, glorious backflip for the crowd. How excited are you How excited are you right now?
Oh, super excited just to be in Whistler here. Love the city and amazing big air tonight. Amazing rider from all the riders, and yeah, just super stoked on the weather too, and the vibe. You guys are killing it. Thank you.
Well, our friends Monster Energy helped us put on the end tonight. Are we going to be able to see an appearance at the end in a few hours?
Of course.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can find him at the end. You can find the whole crowd at the end. Tickets are still on sale. Make some noise one more time. Max Perot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the results are almost in. Here we go, the leaderboard. Tristan, it's on the line. Here's our top three.
Oh, that's right, Whistler. Make some noise for your top three. We've got Brooke Voigt in third, Lori Boulin in second, and Julie Moreno in first. Our ladies throwing down for all of you there tonight, trying to one-up each other with those top two there.
Dishing out $25,000 of cash tonight, $6,000 for your winners.
Equal prize money as well, my friend. Equal prize money.
Here's our men's Max Perot taking that top spot. Oh my God, Tristan, he held it down all night long.
Yeah, that's right. Jack Mcdougal in second and Tyler Nicholson in third. But again, Whistler, make some noise for all of your competitors here tonight.
We are so close to wrapping up the World Ski and Snowboard Festival. We cannot do it before having DJ Jazzy Jeff take the stage. And just before we do that, you got tons of prizes to give out still, don't you?
Yeah, I think we got to take the Mark Solers approach, and we're just going to do a random throw. But Whistler, you guys got to make some noise in the front here. We got some more prizing to give away.
Who wants it? We got some Scandinavian Spa, got some Tim Hortons gift cards. Who wants to go to the spa? You want to go to the spa? Who wants to go to the spa? You out in the front want to go to the spa? Tim Hortons, who loves getting jacked up with some...
Who needs to warm up? Who's cold right now?
Someone up here. Well, someone back there, you want it? I'll just throw it to you. All right, yeah, one more Tim Hortons card. Who wants it? Someone over here wants it. Make some noise. I see you right there. Reach it out, reach it out. Congratulations, everybody. Tristan, what an incredible night. It is not over yet.
I think what an incredible week so far, my friend. And what an evening of competitors. They all threw down, men and women. They reached into their deep bag of tricks. Again, we keep talking about it. It's an Olympic year. What a stressful year for them. But they finished off their competition season right here in Whistler for all the fans.
And just before we get underway with awards, we want to say thanks to everybody around the world watching online right now. And we cannot wait to see you guys here. You got to join us. You just saw what happened. The party's going off. It's not even done yet. 6 days of action. We'll be back in 2019. Make sure you get your butts to Whistler. We're going to be back here hosting this stuff, having a good time.
I ain't going anywhere. This is home for me, my friend.
I'm going to strap myself right to the seat, and I'm not moving it till 2019, Tristan.
Oh, that's it. What an event. What a time. And just everybody raising the bar. Of course, the most important part of the night still to come. We got awards to hand out.
We got awards. We got some cash to dish out. We got the end party. Like I said, $40 at the conference center. Still tickets. There's like 100 left. It's almost sold out. Get online, WSSF.com. Buy those tickets. We're going to have a time. But tomorrow, we have a whole nother day. The 6th day wraps up tomorrow with the Twisted Tea Slush Cup. Tristan.
Do not miss out on that. You have the two-park converted into a massive pond. I think it's something like 40 feet wide, but even way longer. And if you think you got something to prove, go on out there, try and skim across it, because you're probably not going to make it.
All right, well, it's time to get awards underway. Whistler, are you guys ready to meet your winners? We're going to start with men's and women's third place. In third place, welcome to the stage, Brooke Voigt. Her second podium of the day. Get on down here, Brooke. And in men's third place, let's make some noise for Tyler Nicholson. Tyler, you're in the wrong spot. Oh, now he's on the top. So one more to the left. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the second place for the women's category from USA. Make some noise for Lori. Sorry, she's actually for Team Canada. Getting things mixed up here. And in second place for the men, let's make some noise for Jack Mcdougal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your champion in the women's category. Let's bring the noise for Julia Moreno. Joining us, the sole USA competitor from Westport, Connecticut. Welcome to Canada and congratulations on your win at the World Ski and Snowboard Festival, Snowboard Big Air. One more award is left to give out. Let's welcome to the stage a man who needs no introduction. He's stood at the top of the podium many times in his life. Let's make some noise for Max Perot! Make some noise one more time, Whistler. There's your top 1, 2, 3. What an incredible year it has been for snowboard and ski competition, and what a way to wrap it up here in Whistler, Tristan.
I'm mind blown. This is more than I ever expected. It's great to see it back. It's great to see the fans out here in full force making sure this happens. Again, Gibbons Life, we've got Whistler Blackcomb, we got so many people we need to thank because these are the partners that are making this event happen.
And of course, a huge shout out to our presenting sponsors, Kokanee. They've been with us for such a long time. Dose.ca, Olympus, the Olympus Pro Photo Showdown went down a few nights ago. Incredible. And of course, we cannot thank our energy provider, Monster Energy, has kept us jacked up. It's been a wild weekend. They've kept us awake all night long. And huge shout out to those folks for making everything possible.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do this week. It's hard for the athletes. It's even harder for the fans. You got to keep it going day and night. There's so much going on. You don't want to miss anything.
And just about to come up, not quite, don't get too excited, but almost about to take on the stage. It's DJ Jazzy Jeff. This guy is a legend from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He used to DJ for Will Smith.
He doesn't need an introduction. And if he does, well, just look it up on YouTube because everything about this man is going to bring the heat tonight. He is going to throw down. And it's going to be one amazing performance just to start the evening.
Well, Tristan, we've had so much of us all night, but I think it's almost time to pass it up. You have any final thoughts, anything else to say to the crowd?
Thank you to the fans, competitors. Thank you to you, working with you. And I can't wait for next year already.
Well, on behalf of all of us, my name's Josh Visser here, joined alongside Tristan Merrick. It's been such a fun weekend hosting all the events with you guys and hanging out and having so much fun. We are so close to welcoming our main stage talent to the stage. I'm getting the jitterbugs just waiting to introduce them. Thank you so much to everybody online. We cannot wait to see you guys in 2019. The World Ski and Snowboard Festival is back with a bang next year. You saw it all night long, how awesome this place is. It's going to be even bigger and better next year. You're going to be back up here. Thank you guys so much for all of us here at Whistler Blackcomb. We'll see you guys next year.